Putting the idea of obedience aside, they essentially reject communion. Obedience was never humankind's niche. Properly ordered rebellion is. When used properly, language, obedience to institutions and rebellion against them, cultivate the progress and evolution of our species. But what are we supposed to rebel against? If evolution or some divine intelligent design, if language, restlessness, and a rebellious nature has consistently moved creation toward greater communion, then it is only in the acts that deliberately destroy communion that we are presented with any type of moral or evolutionary regression. Our restlessness, then, is neither wholly good nor wholly evil. It is the gift that allows humanity to challenge institutions that no longer serve life, justice, or truth. Yet that same restlessness becomes destructive when it rebels against communion itself. Whenever rebellion severs otherwise healthy relationships rather than deepening them, it becomes a denial of the very evolutionary and spiritual trajectory that made us human. This approach views the circumstances of sin and crime through a relational lens. Furthermore, language, which builds both institutions and rebellions and fosters the first steps towards communion, draws its deepest meaning across interminable generations. Therefore, the relationships lingering on the horizon of existence essentially belong to this communion before they can even contribute to it. In other words, the dignity of the next generation is relational before it is functional. As a result, harming the generations to come, in any way, cultivates a break in the deepest form of human communion before it has an opportunity to flourish. This is not because these acts violate an abstract rule, but because they reject the members of the very community toward which creation has been moving from its beginning. To defend human life, to foster communion across generations, is not some arbitrary resistance to evolution. It is a defense of its deepest purpose.